Hello again, students, and welcome as of tomorrow to week two of Business Management 325 International Management. I hope you enjoyed the first week. I definitely enjoyed reading through all of your introductions and learning about your various global experiences, as well as your feelings about global business and global economics. I hope you're able to read the note where I summarized that last week. So this week, we're going to start talking about strategy, which is a favorite topic of mine. As I'd mentioned in my introduction, I'd spent several years at McKinsey, which is a top strategy management consulting firm. And I think also, particularly with the difficult times imposed by COVID, every organization, every firm, every government right now has a little probably extra time on their hands in some ways and is very much looking into strategy. So, we're sort of at the beginning of the next round of a chess game, and we'll see who plays King's Gambit and what other moves are made. So, this is a particularly interesting time, I think, to be thinking about that because everyone is sort of rethinking their strategy, probably in the most fundamental way that I've seen. Um, Ever in my career, perhaps since this is the most fundamental time this has happened on a wide scale basis since World War II. It may be safe to say. So, good sort of next step for globalization. A couple of other housekeeping matters I'd like to talk about. Um, I just sent out the group country presentation sign up sheet. So it's a interactive Excel spreadsheet. So what I'd like you to do is you can sort of think about which topics, which countries you want to focus on. If you remember, the sort of rubric for the assignment is you want to pick an organization that's facing some sort of specific problem or issue in a different country or set of countries and analyze it and give recommendations about how to solve it. So you're very free as to what you choose to do. As we have 30 students in this particular section, I think it makes sense to have six groups of five, so you guys can work that out. So there's a number of spaces between week 4 and week 7. Not all of them will be filled, so if you guys want to go early, that's great. I always appreciate first movers, or if you want to wait till later in the class, that's fine as well. Remember, we don't have a final exam, so there's not too much impact, and that has more to do with your own groups and your schedules. So please start getting signed up, and that is going to be the master document. I believe we've removed every other way of accessing it from the course. That was one of our goals. So that's going to be really where you sign up. So that's very important. And I'd like to have everyone at least formed into groups by the end of week 3. You don't have to actually be 100% sure about what your topic is, but I think the idea is to get 6 groups of 5 first. And if you have a topic, the reason I like this system is if you have a topic that you're particularly interested in, you can put that down as your topic and you can put your name out down there, and maybe students say, hey, that looks interesting, and you can move around, and this won't be finalized till the end of next week. Next, in terms of getting grades into Blackboard, we're sort of a little bit resource short this summer. What I aim to do is to have the Blackboard grades for the previous week in by around Wednesday of the following week. And in terms of the current events, right, remember to keep your current events global and try to keep it on a topic that's relevant to the week's topic, something about strategy. Although if there's something particular that you're particularly interested in that's global that doesn't have to do with it, that's fine. That's excellent. No problem with that. Um, if you follow the rubrics and make a good effort, you'll get 100%. And the same with the reading responses. So remember, it's quality, not quantity. So please have those in on time. I've noticed there's still some reading responses that haven't gone up yet. So, but it's not due to the end of the day. As for your group grades, those will come at the very end because I sort of want to see the level of quality of all 6 presentations, and we will go from there. So that will sort of be more of a dynamic grade. That will come at the end of the semester. But if and your quiz grades obviously come up immediately. So, which of those quizzes are every other week. So, if you stay engaged in the class, you do your current events, you do your readings, and your reading reviews and the quizzes, and you do your group presentation, you will do very well in this course. So it's not a zero sum game by any means. So one other thing is if you have any general questions about the course, please contact me by email. Please do not embed questions in Blackboard that are relevant to the course because Blackboard is sometimes a little bit hard to get into the depths of. So it's much easier to just contact me directly, and I'll get back to you. I'm traveling on and off, but I promise to get back to you as soon as I can. So, with no further ado, I hope you enjoy the section on strategy. And there's certainly many topics to think about. And strategy is, again, it would be a great topic to think about in terms of your group country presentation, if it's something that interests you, because it's a very hot topic right now. And have a great week.